In this town, suddenly blood starts raining from the sky. People stared in horror as the streets poured with the red liquid. No one dared to step out in the rain. Then one woman stretched her hand out the window. Her hand burned almost instantly from the raindrops. It was not water, it was some kind of acid. Scientists moved fast and investigated it. They discovered the rain came from a mutated algae bloom in the lake. This rain was highly toxic and extremely dangerous. Kelly and her team arrived at the lakeside. They continuously sprayed chemicals into the lake for several hours non-stop, and gradually the rain returned to normal and the blood clouds began to fade. But it was not over yet. The next disaster had already begun. Due to acid rain, tiny insects have mutated. Kelly found a mutated insect on the farm. This bug was capable of devouring 200 times its body weight. They were crawling all over the crops. These bugs had already infected some of the crops. If this continued, the whole town would soon face a food shortage. The government quickly took strict action and burned half the wheat fields, but this solution was clearly dumb. So Sam boarded an airplane and flew to spray pesticides on the crops. This was their last chance. However, one wrong move could cause the plane to crash, because there was a massive transparent wall nearby. As Sam passed over the final field, the wings scraped against the invisible barrier. It was inches away from crashing, but somehow Sam used his expert flying skills and landed the plane safely. However, the relief didn't last long. The fourth wave soon struck the town, and the temperatures dropped at an alarming rate. Soon the entire wall was covered in frost. A boy placed his hand on the wall. His hand was illuminated with a blue light. Then came the scariest part. The wall started moving downward. The boy tried to remove his hand, but it won't budge. His hand had already frozen to the wall surface. His friends started pulling his hand. Combined with their strengths, they managed to pull him off the wall just in time. If they were even a second late, his arm would have been buried under ice. Later that night, the lake had frozen completely. The temperature had dropped to -2 degrees. The next morning, the temperature outside had returned to normal. Just as the group was discussing the wall's unusual behavior, suddenly they heard a strange, sharp noise coming from the sky. The worst disaster was yet about to come. Follow for part 2 because